So we are back on the TOKA Music podcast powered by Pioneer DJ. And this time, finally, Nadi's joining us. What's up, Nads?
Hello, guys. Hello. It's good to be back.
It's good to have you, man. Finally, long overdue. And
Excited to be back.
today we have a very, very special guest. One of our personal favorites, to be honest. Saliah, welcome to TOKA.
Thank you. Thank you.
As we always do on TOKA, please introduce yourself.
So I'm Saliah. I'm a Lebanese British music producer and DJ.
I just want to express how we're really excited to have you today, Saliah. We are big fans, like really big fans. We come from the same country. We're Lebanese, and we're just super, super happy to have you here today.
Same.
Thank you.
Yeah, so let's go back a little bit from your early beginnings. So from DJ Missile playing drum and bass to Saliah, your story dates long before you broke through. Could you tell us more about that, your early beginnings and the rise of Saliah?
Yeah, so I guess I, as you mentioned, started out with a very different name. My DJ name was DJ Missile. And a lot of people kind of ask me, like, where did that come from? I was born during the Gulf War in 1990. And also at the time, a lot of drum and bass DJs, especially female drum and bass DJs, would call themselves Miss something, or like, you know, just it would have Miss in the beginning. So for me, I was just like, okay, I think I'm going to call myself Missile. Not just from my story, but also...
It's a funny name, I have to say.
But also just because I didn't really want people to know that I was a woman. Like if I was on the lineup, if people saw DJ Missile, they wouldn't like immediately know that I was a woman. And yeah, it had like a personal meaning for me. Yeah, and then basically I had to change it when I went to do a set on Kuwait FM. And they were like, so what's your DJ name? I was like, Missile. And they were like, yeah, that's not going to fly.
You had to
like,
show that?
Yeah, so they were like, so what's your DJ name? I was like, I don't know. I'm just going to have to give my name, like Saliah. So that is my name. Like, people think it's my stage name, but it's my birth name. Yeah, and I have a story about that as well.
Yeah?
Yeah,
go
definitely.
ahead, please.
I mean, yeah, so my mom wanted to call me Sally after the old school Arabic cartoon. I don't know if you guys know what that is, but
not sure. Yeah.
I mean, maybe our like
Grandizer, I know.
our parents' generation definitely know. Yeah, and then my granddad, Allah yarhamah, was like, she has like there's nothing to kind of give her some like reference to her culture or to her, you know, nationality or whatever, because I'm half English and my last name is English. So he was like, why don't you call her Saliah? So it was just like, that was the story of how...
It gives an Arab twist.
That's
Saliah.
it. Yeah, it was just Parat.
Yeah, but you have Sally and yeah, it does.
That was it. So it doesn't really have any like actual meaning in Arabic.
Yeah.
As far as I'm aware, like some people do say that there might be some words that are very like the root words that are connected, but otherwise it was, just my granddad trying to keep my identity strong, which is really nice.
Nice. Allah yarhamu. I'm sure he's very proud of you right now. So,
Inshallah.
Yeah. If you have anything to tell him, what will you tell him right now?
Oh my goodness. I mean, he passed away when I was super young, but something that I often get told about him is that he would listen to Fairuz and Kulthum like on you
repeat.
couldn't even speak to him if they were on.
Wow.
So I love that I have that kind of or like I'm told that memory of him. So it's like super nice that he was obviously somebody that wanted me to maintain my heritage, and I hope I've done that.
You sure you did?
Yeah.
I'm sure you did.
I have a feeling you answered
The next one.
our next question.
Yeah.
Actually, the question was that as we said before, we're Lebanese here at TOKA Music, and you're half Lebanese. We love to embrace that culture, and we wanted to know what drives you to keep pushing that sound and that culture further. But you answered half that question. Maybe you have more to tell us.
I definitely do. I mean, I guess like so I was born in Kuwait in the 90s, and we left in the late 90s to the UK. So I'd never actually had the opportunity to visit Lebanon. Whenever we would go and visit family, we'd go back to Kuwait and see everyone there, because everyone migrated over there quite early on, quite after the Civil War. So I guess for me, it was always like, you know, we moved to an area that was just like no Arabs whatsoever. And it was the only way that I could remain connected to what felt like home for me. So listening to Arabic music was the way that I was able to connect to memories that I had from home. Not just from like a nostalgic point of view, but I guess even like a safety, like something like a familiarity. You know, my mum was really trying to assimilate as much as possible into a very Western white area.
Yeah.
So, you know, even with her, like really trying her best to speak English all the time, and mostly focusing on like religion over culture, you know, like that kind of typical diaspora story of trying to hold on to religion rather than culture.
Yeah.
So for me, it was the only way to remain connected. And then every time I'd go back to Kuwait, I'd ask my cousins to make me a mixtape of all the latest Arabic tunes.
Wow.
So that I could keep up to date. And that was the only way.
What was your banging tune like when you were young? Like, what's one tune it was on repeat? That one mixtape.
Oh God, the one mixtape. I don't know, but it definitely had like, it obviously had like Nancy Ajram on there, but it also had like DMX on there, and like, you know, my cousins would put like hip hop and all the latest even, and I was obsessed with Debka music as well, so they'd always put on the.
Do you do Debka?
I do.
Nice. I'm a big Debka guy.
All right, we'll do it after the show.
Yeah. Have some Debka on the DJ mix. No, you don't know how to Debka?
I do, but like the very
basics,
simple, basic stuff.
La. Need to
I would love to be like the ones who go
it's
up
super
on the walls
hard.
And go down.
The professional Debka is super hard. Not like the traditional, you know. It can get really.
And you have different styles, like depending on where they're from. Even the rhythms in Debka is different, compared to other places in the region. So yeah, I find it really fascinating. And I recently discovered that there's also like Debka wars. Like Debka troops will show up like unannounced, and then they'll just be like, "Move! This is my territory." I was just like, someone needs to make.
Gives you hip hop battle vibes.
Yeah,
you know?
yeah. I love
that.
It's
nice that you're telling all these stories about your family, your parents, your cousins, and talking about all this. When you think about it, back then, maybe you never thought you would be where you are today, and I always think about that when you think about the past and you see where you are now. It's just really fascinating where you've come so far.
100%.
Really.
100%.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I feel like everything's written, you know, like, I mean, I feel like
everything happens for a reason.
Yeah, everything I've done, you know, my past life, I was a graphic designer, typical Lebanese.
Interesting.
And
you do your own designs?
Yeah. So I'm lucky that I do all my own artwork. I do all of the everything that I put out on social media is mostly designed by me. Sometimes because I love design so much, like I'm really interested in working with designers, especially designers from the Swana region.
No, he's a designer. But he's an architect, but now he works in UI UX.
My brother's an
Yeah.
architect.
Yeah.
Which is so cliche. So
Oh, it's fun though.
it's great. No, I think
I learned design on my own. I do like my own, like I find my way through Illustrator and Photoshop.
Nice.
I still try to learn every day from Neddy, from others and stuff. It's fun.
It's nice to have that like creative control. And I've been working with a 3D animator in Beirut called Tasty Machine, and he's been doing all of my like visuals.
Yeah.
And recently for
Good
my
name.
for my headline show, a designer called Romy did my animation.
She's Lebanese as well.
She
Romy,
is.
what's her family name?
I don't know.
It's fine. Shout out to you, Romy.
Yeah, definitely. She did an incredible job for my Australia tour. She did like a little animation of me, and I just sent her the brief. I was like, I want me to be on the planet Earth with my Gelabia, and then I want the Earth to spin, and I want the Gelabia to fall to reveal another Gelabia.
Wow.
And she just did it like immaculately. It was just I couldn't have. Yeah,
There's a lot of good artists in Lebanon.
for sure.
I have to shout out our friend though, Carl. You know Carl Sfer?
I don't.
He's a photographer and a 3D artist, and he does animations. He's really good.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Put him my way.
Yeah, will do. Shout out to you, Kyle. I'm sure he'll watch this. So switch it back to music and Arabic. You were awarded a DYCP grant to study actually Arabic music theory.
Mm-hmm.
Sadly, nowadays, not a lot of people do that. And we just want to know your experience with that. How has it been? I know it's quite tough, but it's super interesting.
Yeah, I think for me, I just wanted to. So I produce a lot of my own remixes. Most of the things that people will hear when I'm playing out at my shows, like the remixes I have produced myself, they're not really what we would call mashups, where you place two existing tracks together. Like I usually just take, mostly just work with the vocals and then do everything underneath from scratch.
It's a rework, proper rework.
Complete rework. And I do all my own sound design as well. I use Ableton's operator for my bass sound design. And I wanted to learn how to tune the bass to maqam, because basically a lot of softwares only enable you to work with what's called 12 equal temperament tuning. And there's a lot of, I'm not going to go too deep into it, but somebody that everyone should check out is Khayyam Alami. He's a British Iraqi researcher and musician. He's absolutely incredible. And he built the software that I ended up using to tune my bass to maqam.
Wow. It's a VST that you use?
Yeah, he's basically built it as a open source. Like you can access it from just the internet. Nice. So you don't need to download anything. And you just reroute it through your music production software, whichever one that you use. I worked with him as one of my mentors, and also a few other mentors that were helping me to understand more about maqam and why it's important to learn about them. And just in general, basically maqams are not scales like you would have in Western music. Yeah. They're tuning systems, and you can build upon them to create a path of like a journey. And each maqam usually has a feeling that is associated with it.
Wow.
And I think that this is what's important to understand about our music, is that it transcends, it's really, and that is the essence of tarab. That's the essence of tarab. Like it's to transcend and to take you into a space of almost hypnosis, I guess.
So the sequence in tarab is like 64 bars. It just doesn't end.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So it's, and then when I spoke to my mentors about it, they were kind of like, look, for this particular project, so the DYCP is a Develop Your Creative Practice Fund that's awarded by the Arts Council in the UK. And And they said that the best thing for you to do is to focus on one or two rather than the whole thing, because it's just so complex and takes years to master. And yeah, so just learning about which maqam that we usually use the most with our music, and then obviously just knowing which how to identify the maqam. And this is usually taught traditionally by ear, like in the past was not really traditionally taught on paper. And so that was basically how I would learn, is I'd learn like I'm listening to the maqam, and then I'm just having to like repeat it and then try and identify it. But then with the help of software, like Khayyam's software that he's built, you can just select the maqam.
That's really nice.
Obviously,
what's the name of the software?
It's called Lima.
Okay.
So it's really cool.
I'm pretty sure there's a lot of producers that would love to jump on that.
Yeah, for sure. And there's a whole heap of other stuff that is out there that's available. But yeah, I mean, that one is for me one of the most fascinating ones. Like, you can really dive deep, and there's so many different tuning systems that he's incorporated onto that program. And yeah, basically just route it through, just select. So most people know me for the remix of Arkab al-Hantour.
Yes.
So underneath
the legendary.
Underneath, so that track originally is in Maqam Saba, and underneath that is actually Western tuning, the one that everyone has heard and continues to hear. But I have produced an alternative version, which the bass has been tuned to Maqam Saba to follow the track.
Wow.
And my plan is to release it as a collector's vinyl, have the A side as the one that I had originally made, and then the B side be tuned to the original Maqam.
That's amazing. Wow.
Yeah, cool.
That's so interesting, to be honest. Such a world on its own, to be honest. I need to know more about this as well. You know, I feel like we don't know much, you know, about our music culture. We really need to know more about that, for sure. It's super interesting.
Well, now actually we want to talk about this very famous and beautifully played set of yours at Boiler Room.
Mm-hmm.
We want to know how that actually happened.
Yeah.
And how you felt when you played there, because really it was just
eclectic set.
I keep listening to it like at least 3 times per month.
Mm-hmm.
It's still happening ever since it got released. And
amazing.
So,
thank you so much. That really means a lot, because I worked so hard.
I'm pretty sure you worked a lot on that, but props to you, to be honest. Paid off big time.
Thank you.
Yes.
I mean, I guess so. I obviously had started out in the drum and bass scene. I was doing that for a long time. And then about 7 years ago, I went to a club night in London called Hishik Bishik. And that was like strictly classics, 90s, noughties, Arabic music. And the DJ who was there, DJ Supermike, he's from Palestine. They fly him in every month.
Nice.
He's absolutely incredible and was like my mentor to start with.
Did they do some parties in Dubai, Hishik Bishik, or
I think there's a lot of
parties
called Hishik.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah,
there
I
is.
think we have one in Lebanon.
That's why.
There is one.
Yeah.
But this one is specifically this one in London. That's kind of like Supermike's baby, DJ Supermike, and I went to this club night and I was like, this is crazy. Like, I've never been in a club space. Me personally, like, not having lived in the region since I was like 8 years old, have experienced this outside of weddings or like birthdays or anything like that. So it was like really nice to be in a space where we could connect to our music, and everyone's singing it from the top of their lungs, and like, it's just
on the tables.
Yeah, it's just beautiful, and it's just such a vibe. Like it felt like, you know, it just feels like you find your community.
Yeah.
And so it had a lot of significance for us, as well as people from the Swana region living outside of the region. And yeah, I noticed how well he was mixing Arabic music, and I'd already started to incorporate Arabic into my performances. I was already experimenting with how to bridge the gap between Arabic music and UK club genres. And I kind of just approached him and asked if he would just take some time to see what I had already been working on, let me know his thoughts, and also if he had any tips and tricks on how to work with Arabic classics, because Arabic music is not generally produced for the DJ. It's produced to be listened to, whereas electronic music is
100%.
usually produced for the DJ.
100%.
So yeah, he showed me a couple of things, and then I was basically off in my own little world and exploring and experimenting. And then the pandemic hit, and I was about to do a club night of my own to showcase what I had been already working on, like blending these sounds together. And not to say that people within the region haven't already been doing this for a long time, like mixing Western genres with Arabic music. I was just doing it with UK underground music, so it wasn't something that I had specifically heard before. Then pandemic hit. Unfortunately, my event got postponed, and then what I thought I would do with that time is learn how to produce. So I went to college, got a college course, did Ableton.
Nice.
And then I remember asking my mum, I was like, can I do this? You know, because for us, it's different. Like we have to take our parents' permission a lot of the time.
100%.
And obviously it's not really something that, you know, is expected of us. So I took her blessing. And yeah, she was just like, if you've got a talent, then go for it.
Do it.
She was so supportive. Went off, started to produce, started to make these remixes, and then I got the Boiler Room opportunity that Nouria curated. Yeah. 4 of us, myself, Nouria, Moving Still, incredible producer. Yeah. Pico Jin, super talented. He did 100% his own production set.
Wow.
And to open, and unfortunately she wasn't filmed, but Lama, who's a DJ in London, she runs Habibti Nation. She opened
nice name.
Yeah, she opened the set. She opened the whole night for us, and it was just such a stunning night that like the energy was unmatched, and we all came and showed like our different styles and what we've been working on. And I'd obviously been developing the set for a really, really long time. Like, I mean, I worked super hard on it. I wanted to tell my story with it, and
you did.
Just show my range, really, because I think what I was thinking was I've been doing, like, I'm not somebody who's had an overnight success. Like, this has taken me a really long time, and I was thinking to myself, this might be my first and last opportunity to show what I can do, right? So I wanted to take people on that journey and just tell that story of what genres meant the most for me, and also how to, reimagine these classics. Like I did a remix of Warda, But When I Speak, like that's on.
You played it at BO18.
Yeah, I did.
It's really nice. I have a video of that.
I also included a remix of Nancy Ajram Ahmanus, of course. And I did include my track Habibi Rhythm, which is a remix of Habibi Aine. And what else did I put in there? There was, so many, obviously, Al-Kabil Al-Hantun. There was so many different remixes that I'd worked on, and I that was my vision. I was like, I need to bring at least
your A game.
Yeah, 100% my A game, and bring in as much of my own productions as possible, plus other people's productions that I really respect. Actually, something that was really nice was I played a song of a remix of Miami Band by a really old school friend of mine from Kuwait. We grew up together, so it was so nice to be able to like play his track, Taksir. And and Miami Band's like one of my favorite all-time bands.
Nice.
So that was, there was just lots of little moments in there that were really significant for me. And obviously ending on like breaks and drum and bass and stuff, to sort of pay homage to
your early beginnings,
career. Yeah, for sure. But yeah, that track, nobody had ever heard it. No one had ever heard that remix until that night. Wow. And I think that's why the reaction was just because nobody had ever heard something like that before.
None.
Like
nothing.
What? UK garage and Arabic. Like, it's just mad. And a lot of people think it's techno, but it's not. No. I'm sorry to disappoint people, but it's not techno. It's UK garage. Yeah.
Nice. And what inspired you to wear? You were wearing abaya.
Yeah,
right?
the galabia.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, like you like this style. You obviously rap it a lot when you play, right?
Yes, I do.
It's so nice. Yeah.
Yeah, that for me is like, I mean, there's so many different messages there, but it's my memory of Kuwait. It's what, it's the country that...
That's so nice. You have all these memories, put them all together with the music, with the style. And
it was,
so nice.
And my aunties gifted me that specific one.
It's a legend now.
It is, yeah. She is. I carry her around with me, like she doesn't go in the suitcase. She's in the bag.
Good luck charm.
She's wrapped up.
Yeah.
That's beautiful.
Yeah. And I think, it just, I don't know, it's just like a representative of like all the incredible women in our lives that are our role models, our heroes, our inspiration. And also doing something that is like out of the box, like it's not, I guess also it's really interesting how different people interpreted that, because for me, my interpretation of that is from like a Khaliji perspective. Like, we would wear that to go to parties or to go to special events, whereas a lot of other cultures would be like, no, this is something we wear in the house.
Yeah. My mom wears it in the house.
Yeah.
My mom was born and raised in Morocco. She has a bunch and she wears it in the house.
Exactly,
she loves it though.
No, I guess there's so many, but I love that for everybody it has a different feeling or a different emotion. And I also love that at my shows, I generally see majority women in front of me. And that's so special because I feel like they see a reflection or they feel a safety there that we can have that little bond when we're playing and just kind of, just seeing someone that I guess...
Superwoman's. 100%.
Yeah.
Amazing. Who's one artist, Arab artist, you would love to collaborate with and why?
There's so many. I don't know who to choose. I was telling you on the way here that I don't really have favorites. Like I'm really not someone that has favorites. Do I have to just say one?
You can say a bunch. Go ahead. Create your own band. Go ahead.
I mean, I'd actually love to collaborate with Miami Band. They're like a childhood that would just be like the dream because I still listen to their music whenever I'm like super sad. People that I think are like incredible vocalists like Naiba Routi, Rola Azar. I would really love to work with vocalists. Those are my like big dreams. Yeah. But in terms of like the big ones. Names, I don't know. Look, I'm not gonna lie. I've been offered, and I turned them down. So.
Really?
Why?
Yeah, because look, I love it, but it's just I don't know. I think that there's you have to focus on like the brand that you want to build. And I think that I do love Arabic pop, but it's not all of what I am. And I think the danger of maybe working with someone huge in
But
the
you
pop
see,
industry.
there's this thing called Arab X now happening,
Yeah.
where there's like fusion between Arabic pop artists and Western. Like there's Nancy Ajram with Marshmello. Who else? A lot of it come from Sal, the manager of The Weeknd.
Yeah.
He does a lot of that. But yeah.
I mean, look, if it was someone like Nancy, then
Come on.
I'm not going to say no. Yeah, I'm definitely not going to say no.
Yeah.
But yeah, what I mean is I've been approached by some pretty big Arabic pop artists that maybe don't fit the brand. They're a bit too pop.
Okay.
Let's just say that. Yeah, because I don't want to be like a lot of my sounds are. I'm trying to push into more experimental stuff, or I did come from very underground, so I don't want to be pushed too much into like a commercial space.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. You want to keep that? No, respect.
Yeah.
Respect.
Well, actually, our next question is also as tough as this one, because you have to choose one person, and it's someone you would like to have a coffee with or tea.
Dead or alive?
Dead or alive.
Yes.
Oof.
Wow.
Sarah.
I was expecting Warda,
No.
if I had to guess, but that's even a better answer.
Kaltoum, man. Wow.
Yeah, I would love to.
What discussion would you have with her?
I just ask her like how it felt to be who she is in that time, in that era. Like nobody
Unmatched.
could touch her.
Unmatched.
Like it's just
unmatched.
yeah. I think
You
she's
see her funeral. I saw footage of her funeral not long ago. There were millions of people on the streets.
yeah. I think it was like 4 million or something, like over
it was
4 million.
insane.
Wow.
Yeah, she's iconic. I think
Icon.
the closest to her is Fairuz for me.
Yeah, of
personally,
course. Yeah.
I don't think they're unmatched. It's
Yeah.
great. But Kaltoum's energy, when you see her videos, insane. I don't think there's any artist nowadays that could match her energy on stage, how she sings, anything.
No, you just don't get Tarab like that.
No way. No way. Yeah. We're gonna switch it up a bit. Not a lot of music. But if you had a superpower, what would it be and why?
Oh, I think it would be to speak all the languages in the world.
Wow.
That's the first for us. We've asked every artist we introduced this question. Nobody has said that. That's the first. It's nice.
Yeah.
What culture would you like to mostly learn? Maybe like what language?
Oh, I don't know if I can answer that one. But yeah, I think I'd like to just, I guess, like, we can all say that music is a universal language, but at the same time, I do think that, like, especially Arabic music, like, there are just things that you can't translate, or there's
100%.
things that you don't necessarily, or you need to understand to really grasp the meaning or the depth of the intention for that song or whichever. So yeah, I think, and I also think it would make maybe make us understand each other a little bit better.
100%.
Yeah, I actually love that question. It's probably my favorite question because it tells a lot about the guest answering that question, really. And you giving us that answer, it really tells a lot about who you are and what you're trying to
achieve.
Do with your music.
100%.
So thank you for that.
Yeah, really, 100%.
Can you recommend a hidden gem in your home country that fits a perfect rave?
I don't know about a hidden gem that exists, but something that I think should happen, and I experienced this on my tour in Australia.
Yeah.
There's a bakery, a Lebanese bakery called A1 Bakery, and they host parties there.
Really?
And I think that's such a cool concept in the bakery.
Okay.
Wow.
That should happen. We should get something like that in London.
Nad's Sanin. Okay, so Nadi's uncle has a beautiful home in the mountains in Lebanon, in Sanin.
Yeah.
We always do our parties, like private parties there. We've done 2 to 3 TOKA music parties there, private.
Mm-hmm.
Next time, when Saliah, when you're back in Lebanon, we'll get Saj. We'll get a professional Saj.
Just for you.
Yeah,
Thanks.
and we'll have Saj. We'll have music. That would be nice.
That would be nice.
That would
yeah.
be perfect.
Just
Above the
like-
clouds.
Like a little
Well,
360 vibe, like
It's
DJ in
it's
the
literally
middle.
above the clouds where it is. So it's
Yeah,
beautiful.
maybe we'll share pictures on our YouTube video,
Yeah.
so that the viewers will know, and we'll send you pictures so you get an idea.
Yeah.
How
We'll
beautiful
share. It is beautiful.
It's definitely an escape.
Are you playing in Lebanon anytime
everything.
soon?
Maybe.
Ooh.
You know, every time I went twice. No, sorry, once. To your you played at you were playing at
Recess.
UFO. If
UFO,
I'm not
yes,
mistaken,
which
that's
is
how we
They're
pronounce
the
it.
same
Recess is,
promoters of
Ego.
Recess.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Ego.
I waited 30 minutes in the line. I didn't move 2 meters. Like really, it was insane. I
packed.
wasn't even late,
Yeah.
considering when we party in Lebanon, and we just left.
Yeah,
It was packed, right?
We were
it was
heartbroken.
insane.
How was the energy?
صراحة الناس كان فوق بعض
Yeah.
and it was just like packed.
Was it one of your highlights? Or was it
No.
too much people?
Eh,
Yeah.
شوي.
Too much.
Yeah?
Yeah, but the winter show that I did in Recess was
Really?
yeah,
Yeah?
schmauen. It was amazing.
Yeah, Recess is a different energy.
Yeah,
Yeah.
And yeah, it's
Yeah.
just. But yeah, I wasn't there, so
UFO is a bit smaller than Recess.
it's way smaller.
Super
I mean,
small,
like
yeah.
I think the capacity is only like 700 or something, but Recess you can have up to 2,500.
Was back.
oh, okay.
Nice.
Difference.
But I think I was also just so shocked to see that, by the way.
Yeah?
Like I remember seeing the queue just going all the way down the street and I was like, no way.
I swear it didn't move for half an hour.
Yeah.
It didn't move.
Yeah.
You know, I don't know how I stayed there for half an hour. I had
Mm.
my friends with me, but yeah, hopefully this time in Paris we'll be able to.
No, but she just dropped a hint. She might be going back to Lebanon. Maybe.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you know the range? Can you give us a range, baby?
Of
Oh,
dates.
yeah.
It's soon. It's very soon.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay, good. To
Okay. Good to know. We'll follow up and see.
إنه حسب.
Hasab.
know. حسب المود.
Hasab mood, huh? Is there Saj or no? I'll see.
No, I'm joking. I am coming.
Nice.
Yeah, I'm just. We do have a date, and it will be announced very soon, inshallah.
Amazing. Well, I mean, I'm visiting Lebanon soon in June. I don't know if it.
Oh Allah.
Okay.
Ah, you could tell it's close that day.
Yeah.
Okay. I had nothing.
Say no more.
I had nothing. Okay, so speaking of your upcoming plans, can you tell us more about it? Your upcoming plans, releases for this year, next year, any project that's dear to your heart you want to announce, anything? Go ahead.
Yeah. I'm working with some really cool independent vocalists. We're writing tracks at the moment, and that's something that I'm really excited about releasing this year. And obviously, there are some vocalists that, you know, like I mentioned, that I'd love to work with as well. So really hoping that we can get that to work. And then aside from that, I can't like reveal too much about it, but what I can say is that I have we're starting the motion to bring a much bigger live element into my shows. So
Wow.
stepping out of the DJing realm into live.
يكون عندك organist?
Maybe something like that. I
Yes,
don't know.
I would love that. That would be amazing.
Yeah, it's going to be really cool, and I'm very excited. And we're going to be working on producing it and hopefully showcasing it next year.
Amazing.
You know, speaking of future plans, we were actually in TOKA Music discussing a small project for us, and we were considering you to
Yes.
join for
Yes.
that project. We're not gonna mention what it is now. It's for another time, but just for you to have it on your mind.
Okay.
Yeah, no,
Hopefully
I
things will
can
work
mention,
out.
I can talk about the general idea. So we have we're also a record label, and we're trying to also push the envelope in the region, and it's within that realm. We're doing a special project down the line, and we would love to have you on it. We'll discuss it in detail. Good job here, Nads. Yeah.
Yes.
Look forward to it. Thank you.
Yeah.
Can you tell us a fun fact that most of your listeners don't know?
Oh, I've got a couple of fun facts.
Please state all of them. We love this question.
All right.
It's my
We love
favorite.
gossip. We love secrets.
I used to be a professional hip hop dancer. I was a body popper.
Whoa.
I used to enter competitions, and yeah, I did that for quite some time.
Do you used to break dance, or was it
Body pop.
Oh.
Yeah. So
wow?
did that for a long time, and
Cool.
also a really random fact about me is I'm a qualified assistant baseball coach.
What?
Yeah. I used to play baseball.
I did not expect this.
That
at
is
all.
so
Very
random.
It's very random.
And you're from born and raised in Kuwait, went to London, half Lebanese. Where does
Yeah.
the baseball come from?
One of my childhood friends, his dad used to work on a RAF base, and part of my parents putting me up for something
Yeah.
to do was sending me to go and play sports and play baseball. So I joined Little League, then went up and up and up and just kept going and started playing really well, and I was often always the only woman on the team.
Wow.
I wasn't that into softball, loved baseball, and then decided to take it further and study with Baseball Softball UK and get my qualifications so that I could coach. So yeah.
That is so random. Are you big on sport? Like, other than baseball, what sports do you like?
Love sports. I used to play a lot of them. Growing up.
Basketball.
Basketball. Love playing football. I'm not into the football culture.
Yeah. Okay. But you love to play it.
I love to play it.
Yeah. Even though you're from London.
Yeah.
So, Do you support any club, or just like?
Used to Arsenal. Yeah.
Sad story.
Yeah.
Yeah, sad story for me. I'm a Barca fan. So.
Yeah. I mean, back in the day when it was like Thierry Henry and David Seaman, those were the golden days.
There's the season where they didn't lose any game, right?
Yeah.
I'm not into football, so
yeah.
I'm more of a basketball
NBA
fan.
Do you watch NBA?
Yes.
Yeah, I mean, I do. I enjoy watching sports. The only sport I think I'm not really into is golf.
I have to admit, it's boring.
Yeah. Yeah.
Do you watch golf,
Yeah, we're
Nads?
with you on this one. Definitely not.
But I'm still really, really big on dancing, and I still watch like all the
competitions.
Like the
Nice.
other day, there was actually one here, and I went and attended.
I saw on your stories right after your show.
Yeah.
It wasn't a parking.
Yeah, it was on the rooftop of where I'm staying.
Media One.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. So yeah, it was just really cool, and I actually saw some of my friends from Oman. They were there. They're a breaking crew. They are actually going to be at Bread as well next.
Nice.
Next
Yeah,
week.
Bread is so big on that.
Yeah.
It's like culture, and she's playing in Abu Dhabi. When
28th, they'll be
20th.
closing the anti after party. Yeah.
Nice.
So yeah,
Wow.
but yeah, really big on dance and hip hop.
You love classic hip hop, obviously, right?
I mean, that's why I had to start with Missy at the boiler room set.
Yeah.
You know, like I had to let them know.
What's
So
what's
that's
one?
why.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna tell you name one artist, but like three legendary hip hop artists that like just shaped your music.
Missy Elliott, obviously.
100%.
Kendrick.
Nice.
And I would say
See,
Busta Rhymes.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Or Swizz Beats as a producer.
Yeah.
Timbaland, obviously.
Great producer.
Yeah.
What are your thoughts on the recent beefs happening?
Why? What's happening?
The Kendrick, Drake, J. Cole.
I'm not into it. Don't know. I'm not into Drake.
The diss tracks.
Not into J. Cole.
J. Cole, like Kendrick, I think this J. Cole. And then J. Cole replied. And then J. Cole went on a concert and apologized. And I'm like, guys, it was fun. Why did you do that? And it was, and now Drake dissed. I think he dissed Kendrick.
Wow.
Yeah. They're just having fun.
That's a big competition. Like, that's some big competition.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know how you're even going to.
I'm a Kendrick guy.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah.
Like, absolutely. Big. Yeah, 100%. Lauryn Hill, you know. And one of my favorite artists, honestly, at the moment is Little Sims.
Nice.
Like, I just think she's just absolutely phenomenal. Like,
nice.
Not just from her writing, her like flow, just also her stage presence, her performance is next level. Like, one of the greatest artists of our time, in my humble opinion. Do
you like any of Biggie or Tupac, or not big?
Not. I know a lot of hip hop heads will be like, "What?" But I mean, it's not that kind of. Yeah.
Okay.
More.
Nice.
It was just more that kind of. Sierra, Missy, those kinds of Lil Kim.
Nice. Lil Kim.
You know,
nice.
DMX. Those kind of sounds that I was really into.
Mobb Deep? You like Mobb Deep?
Mobb Deep, yeah. Really cool hip hop, or actually Sudanese rapper Odyssey. I don't know if you know him. He's really cool.
Speaking of that, are you following up on the Arab hip hop scene happening? There's a big wave right now.
There is.
Especially in Egypt.
Yes. Yeah.
I'm good friends with Ahmad Santa, Abu Anwar.
Okay.
These guys. Abu Anwar is performing at Bread.
Yeah.
Incredible guys.
The
scene is booming in Egypt. Yeah, no, but the hip hop scene in Egypt is booming, while I feel like the hip hop scene in the West is a bit going down.
Yeah.
Like, especially now, Hip Hop 50 last year. Yeah.
Yeah, I think because really, like, grime in the UK is way more prominent than hip hop is now, but you still do have a lot of pockets of really strong hip hop heads in London, and events and stuff. That's what I love about London, is just that you can, for me, it's one of the, if not the best city for music, like, to find anything that you want, you're going to find it no matter what day 100%. Of the week.
I've never been, but I know from all my friends.
Yeah.
You know, they're the ones like, London took electronic music.
Well, you just have such a strong culture as well, from like sound system culture especially. And just how connected it is to the roots. It's just unmatched for me. Like, completely. And this, like, just the idea that you can just find anything you want any day of the week. I found that really bizarre about like different countries that have, like, Fridays is like pop and commercial.
Yeah, in Lebanon.
Saturdays is techno.
Yeah.
I was like, what? What are you supposed to do on a Saturday? I'm really not into techno. I'm like, it's just, so Saturdays in Beirut suck for me.
Well, where would you go in Beirut to party? I mean, you've been 3 times, but you definitely went to party.
Recess.
Yeah.
I mean, Recess, it was a one-off when you played. Like, usually Recess, they only do techno. Or techno
Recess
house.
does techno on Saturdays.
Yeah.
Fridays pop commercial.
They do pop. Okay.
Like the whole country.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah. There are some clubs that do Fridays techno to not compete on Saturdays.
Yeah. Tota.
Oh, yeah.
Tota's great.
Really? I don't know about it, actually.
It's like a tiny little bar.
Yeah?
And the DJs just play the songs.
Where is it located? Maybe Mar Mikhail, you know Mar Mikhail?
It's Mar Mikhail, no?
Yeah?
Yeah, for sure.
You probably know if it's Mar Mikhail, yeah.
Yeah, unless I'm confusing between two.
Yeah.
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 I'm pretty sure it's there. But
Even to Badaro?
yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A bit more chill. That's where we usually hang out. Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, I'm also generally just a very sober person. So I think I find it quite difficult actually to.
You were drinking water at BO18. I was the only one also. You were drinking water.
Yeah.
I was drinking water.
Yeah.
I've been sober for 110 days now. Just trying to.
110 or 10?
No, 110 days.
Wow,
Yeah.
good for you.
Yeah, I just started at the beginning of the year. I'm like, let me just try and see how long I can go. And it's been great.
Not like he was an alcoholic. Or
No.
just...
Yeah.
Because when you say
I
I've been sober,
it's true. That's true. Yeah.
I've been dead, and I had to get out of it. Yeah. No, I was not a heavy drinker. Oh, I just used to socially drink, but then, I'm like, why not just try? And I was just enjoying the parties like that, just having sparkling water, some sodas. I mean, it's fun. The next day, I'm pretty energetic. Yeah.
Same. I mean, I think it's super hard. Like a lot of people, when I tell them, they're like, "That's insane! Like you've never touched drugs." No, I like as a DJ, like it's such a part of, unfortunately, a part of the culture. Like, I mean, look, I don't judge anyone for how they choose to.
No, 100%. You want just free to do whatever you want.
Free to do what you want, but like, it can feel like sometimes you're not on the same level as everyone. And you're just kind of like I also do, though I am grateful for like not really having that type of personality where, because I've seen it not only take my friends' lives but also ruin, destroy, and I think for DJs just the traveling, the touring is so
takes a big toll
on the body, and unfortunately a lot of people feel like it's the only way that they can keep going. So I'm really trying to learn about how to nourish my body as best as possible through just trying to take healthy veggies, fruits every day, just vitamins. Those are the only pills I'm taking.
Nice.
I'm trying to do that as well.
A year ago, I was so in a very bad shape, unhealthy, and I just said, you know what? I woke up one day, I really need to do something about myself. And I see my parents, I see my family. Genetically, we have, especially in my family, we have tendencies to get like ill when we're old. I'm like, okay, and then I need to take care of myself, and started working out. Started running, started fixing my diet one after the other, and then came like, okay, why not not drink alcohol for a while? And it's been just so rewarding, like the energy, the focus. It's just always just take good care of yourself as early as possible. I told myself that the other day, your health and fitness right now is free to take care of it. Make sure you keep on working on it when it's free, before it becomes very expensive. Yeah,
it's so true.
Yeah,
it really is. I've had to, nice. I am navigating a back injury that happened to me like when I was super young, but it kind of resurfaced 3 years ago, and like having that and managing being a DJ on tour has been so tough, and it's, I guess, not many people see that or look.
Do you see promoters because I saw it on your rider actually? You do mention that you be mindful that the artist has a back injury.
Yeah.
Do you feel like some promoter? What is your ideal setup when you perform? Because a back injury when you're standing for this long, how do you manage it?
It's tough. I as part of my accessibility rider, I ask for a bar stool to be next to the stage, just in case I need to.
A high bar stool. You can sit on it.
Yeah, so that I can kind of take the weight off a bit if I feel like I need to, especially if I'm doing at the start, it was really severe, and so I had to limit my performances to an hour only. And then I got stronger and better just through like exercise and stretches and stuff, and could, you know, extend out to like 2 hours and stuff. But yeah, just I always have it there just in case I feel like I need to take the weight off a little bit, and just kind of, yeah, because there's a lot of ableism in the music industry. Like we're not used to seeing DJs sit down.
No.
And we often think, well, why are they sitting down? They're like being lazy or something.
Yeah.
Like we're used to seeing DJs kind of be quite energetic and stuff.
And we must say your energy is amazing behind the set. So you probably, unmatched.
Yeah. So yeah, there's that as well. Like I need to kind of be very mindful of how I move my body, and sometimes the adrenaline I can forget. So after the shows, sometimes I'm in a lot of pain.
Oh wow.
Yeah. So it's like, I'm just trying to get through that as best as possible. And like, there's little things that I'm trying to now request in like my rider. Like me and my team are talking about like requesting a hotel with a swimming pool so that I can exercise.
Nice.
And if I need other support, I just kind of...
You do mobility training?
I just do basic stretches, like yoga stretches. Yeah,
that's pretty much pretty much it.
But yeah, the key is movement. You know, 100%. I think a lot of people with back injuries assume that you should have bed rest, but it's like the worst thing for you. Yeah. So yeah, I just do lots of walking, stretching, and just trying my best to, as I said, eat healthy, stay hydrated, all of that stuff.
Stay hydrated. Big on that.
As you said, it's you don't want to pay the price.
No, 100%. Yeah. Wow. Conversation
I actually felt all this discussion.
Yeah.
All these reminders coming back to me. So thank you for that.
Neddy's very big on stretching, and he's the one that I used to always say, like, I'm so stiff. I used to feel so stiff. I'm not flexible. And I used to see Neddy doing like incredible movements. I'm like, damn, when am I gonna able to do that? Because I know it will enable a lot of other things in my training, and I would feel better. I would have better movements and everything. And now I started incorporating mobility training, and it changed everything that I do in my fitness and health. Everything, like it also helps my breathing, helps my posture. I'm still not there yet, but yeah. Keep moving. Part of our partnership with Pioneer is for us to actually know your story with Pioneer. What was the first gear you worked on, you played on, that was for Pioneer, and which is your favorite? We know you started on vinyl and whatnot, so please tell us your story.
Yeah, so I did start on vinyls and turntables, and then obviously moved up to Pioneer 200s, then the CDJs back then when we used to put actual discs into the CDJ. Then the 400s, then the 800s. I've basically gone up through their whole evolution.
The 800s was revolutionary. Yeah, right? That's when the big deck.
Yeah, for sure. And then obviously the incorporation of like USB
record box.
So I've seen the journey the whole way through. And for me, my personal favorites are the 2000 Nexus 2s. So the edition before the 3000s.
Thousands, it's crazy.
the 3000s, yeah. I mean, I do like them, but I don't know. I feel like the Nexus 2s are like, they feel a little bit more solid for me, and not as like techie. Okay. You know, like, because I obviously come from quite an analog background.
Yeah.
I guess, but there's loads of advantages of the 3000s. Like they are also amazing piece of kit.
Yeah.
But
the innovation happening on DJ kits is insane.
Yeah. But the Nexus, the 2000 Nexus 2s, they're the sweet spot for me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice. Saliah was a pleasure. Really, we could have went for longer. To be honest, it was such a pleasure.
Thank you so
Really,
much.
Nadi, you have
We,
anything?
we would have loved to have two more hours. Really, like I don't think we can stop talking. And thank you so much for coming in. You just made part of our dream come true. Really, just having you here is it really fills our hearts. So
Thank you so
thank
much.
you so much.
Yeah, and actually, we're not done yet. She has a set that she's going to record,
Yeah.
and we're very excited for that. So,
Yes.
what can people expect from that set?
I'm actually going to take it in a little bit of a different direction than what people are used to.
That's what we like.
Oh,
Nice.
Yeah, I'm going to start with a couple, actually a work in progress of my own. And I'm just going to be playing tracks that I have this like obsession with collecting music. So there's a lot of stuff that I collect that I don't necessarily play in the clubs, and not because I don't want to. It's just not necessarily like the right space to do it in.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm going to be going through a lot of those percussive, hard-hitting bass club tracks that are not only from myself but from like friends and also producers from the Swana region that I really love, and obviously going through some UKG, and yeah, ending on one of my own as well.
Let's do it. Amazing.
very, very excited to hear it.
Thank you.
Enjoy it.
Thank
Thank you so much, Saliah.
Thank
Really, it
you.
was a pleasure. All right, let's wrap.
bate o pé, sacode o corpo mulher, bate o perna, bate o pé, sacode o corpo mulher, bate o perna, bate o pé, sacode o corpo mulher, bate o perna, bate o pé, sacode o corpo mulher, bate o perna, bate o pé, sacode o corpo mulher, bate o perna, bate o pé, sacode o corpo mulher, bate o perna, bate o pé, sacode o corpo mulher, bate o perna, bate o pé, sacode o corpo mulher, bate o perna, bate o pé, sacode o corpo mulher, bate o perna, bate o pé, sacode o corpo mulher, 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 perna, bate o pé, sacode o corpo mulher.
Oh damn. Yeah, what? Move your body, rock. 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 Ooh, drop that shit. Bounce it. Move your body. Bounce it. Move your bounce it. Move your body just like that. Move your body, rock. Bounce it. Move your body, rock. Bounce it. Move your rock. Bounce it. Move your body, rock. Ooh.
Drop that.
Body bounce it. Body bounce it. Body bounce it. Body move your body. Body bounce it. Body bounce it. Body bounce it. Rock. Bounce it. Move your body. Rock. Bounce it. Move your rock. Bounce it. Move your body. Rock. Bounce it. Rock that shit. Move your body, rock. 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 Rock.
Drop that.
Just like that. Just like that. Just like that. Move your body just like that. Rock. Just like that. Rock. Just like that. Rock. Just like that. Rock. Ooh. Drop that shit. To the flow with it. Get low with it. To the flow with it. Get low with it. To the flow with it. Get low with it. Rock. To the flow 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 with it. Rock. 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 Rock.
violence, and me rest with the AK back on my bed. Big we multiply copper violence, and me rest with the AK back on my bed. We multiply copper violence, and me rest with the AK back on my bed. Big we multiply copper violence, and me rest with the AK back on my bed. We multiply copper violence, and me rest with the AK back on my bed. Big we multiply copper violence, and me rest with the AK back on my bed. We multiply copper violence, and me rest with the AK back on my bed.
Champion sound every time.
Isn't it?
bad man, Dan Gargan, original Dan. Real bad man, me a the ball champion. Anyway, they got the dance all up the ram. Love it, bad man, Dan Gargan, original Dan. Real bad man, me a the ball champion. One of the original from London. Anyway, they got the dance all up the ram. Dan Gargan, original Dan. Real bad man, me a the ball champion. Anyway, they got the dance all up the ram. Love it, bad man, Dan Gargan, original Dan. Real bad man, me a the ball champion. One of the original from London. Anyway, they got the dance all up the ram. Original Dan, Nothing test bad man. Listen, what the original from London. Anyway, they got the dance all of the ram. Original Dan, Nothing test bad man. Listen, what the original from London. Anyway, they got the dance
Love it as bad man, Dan Gargan, original Dan. Big bad man, me a the mic champion. Anyway, we got the dance all of the ram. Love it as bad man, Dan Gargan, original Dan. Big bad man, me a the mic champion. What the original from London. Anyway, we got the dance all of the ram. Dan Gargan, original Dan. Big bad man, me a the mic champion. Anyway, we got the dance all of the ram. Love it as bad man, Dan Gargan, original Dan. Big bad man, me a the mic champion. What the original from London. Anyway, we got the dance all of the ram.
mind your backbone. Cause I'm the man for the job, let me work here. I won't waste no time, I make it worth it. 100%, I make it worth it. You got a body to die for, let me work here. That was murder on the dance floor. I wanna take this further than the dance floor. They ain't full, but I'm still hardcore. You're gonna give me everything I ask for. It's not a long thing, not a boom thing. Maybe more than a hotel room thing. I'll never know if I just walk past. I'm really gonna dance, so I can suck your ass. So, look at those eyes, it's still alright, she's cooking. She can satisfy my mind, body, yeah. Come across to me, come across to me, come across to me, see you cross to me, come across to me, see you cross to me, come across to me, see you cross to me, come across to me, see you cross to me, come across to me, see you cross to me, come across to me, see you cross to me, come across to me, see you cross to me, come across to me, see you cross to me, come across to me, see you cross to me, come across to me, see you cross to me, come across to me, see you cross to me, come across to me, see you cross to me, come across to me, see you cross to me, come across to me, see you cross to me, come across to me, see you cross to me.
In my boat, nigga, you can't test me, I'm the boat. Yo, let's get looking go. I got the Pepsi in the hole, and I ain't flexing on you niggas. Cars will be sexy if I'm broke. Wait, man, I was made to win, like I'm designed to blow. It's a major thing, but it's a mind to go. I used to change things, but I was tired to go. When now I hate you niggas to the right, to the slide. Cut them up once. Never could you take me for a dance. Been on the scene for 100 months. All I met is bed cunts. Take up for lunch, either you get punched. Pick one boy from your bunch, tell man jump. Oh, you didn't want to jump, bro. Oh, look now you're slumped, little nigga, I swear. Get out my lane, get out my lane. North and east and west, so hot for the south and flames. This year I'ma be a household name. I grew up in a house of pain. I don't do it for the clout and fame. All the real niggas gonna vouch my name. All the real niggas gonna last 3 tunes gonna prove that I did this. Man, we say I put a U in my shit list. Must be the same old tune in the dinner roll. Apparently sipping on my juice and my biscuits. I'm from a place where you move to the weakness. There in your face to the business is business. Came for the fame, just stay for the litness. All she do, yo, she loves Mr. Stang. You'll never ever see me with guys more for burgers. My brother full of a sky, no rehearsals. Don't spit slides, there's no reversals. I'm the best fitter in rhymes, no commercials. Wait, nobody said you go down your chat. Your girl's head to wood lumberjack. Hit him with a light of flex, humble brag. I can't drop it back, I'm the bag.
Yo, London City Wallard, them can't talk yard. Pussy clad the sun boy. One how they rock it, rise we gon' knock on it in a park lift. We are me back, I know you can't this. In this town, that's me, I be artist. Pointed from the load and make on them, I put out the talking. They take a rambo knife and push it on your neck and turn it up like a carpet. Me and them we ain't similar. Trying singing up forever, I'm turn this place into Syria. Man say they wanna walk me, then see me up. Chatting on me, gonna you me, I push them in up. None of them boy, I carry them the heavier. If you both we gon' be fire, something on your in up. Kill you when you're pretty, one of them, I'm dead in up. Yo, me on the wall up. Just call me and tell me when they want start. They ain't nothing with me, no me no want talk. They shot in a block, flat like up on me on the bar start. Start talk what they run when they want start. Me and me go and spend them in all that. Put bullets in a face and walk out. I test this, I fall rope on your neck like a necklace. My youth, you're too reckless. Them man a fools like dentures. Never been on any gunman ventures. Everybody free to record and enters. Sweat and blows out with your members. You fool with your Avengers. Iron Man, I'm never on the play. I'm a step through never been a case. Way little bit of brandy, but I'm not raging. Beat with a hate, make carrying on my heyday. Hard when I fly, and I cross like K-Say. I got dark with a rust on nay. Yeah, little down better make way. Trust me, if the niggas to stay safe. Stay far from coming to play game. Fuck spray pass by you, I'm gonna spray flames. And the niggas there know me. I'm not lyrics, but I'm still OG. Roll up to my work, full low key. Go hand like a women with no pee. I'm on the
by the brownie, by the brownie, blood clot night, by the brownie, only by the brownie, yeah, wild for the night.
Catch them, rack them, stack them. Money gotta run, my guy. Fresh out the pump and never stale or dry. Pan when they see me jump out to the right. Saturn out the space when me send boy. Cause we love to see the gal them wine. When party keep my dogs and me bring baby 9. Gal ever move them waistline. Weed lights up, head it gets bust. Shots off it one tequila can't run. My driver don't drink so you know what I go on for the night. Press gas on the M-way, put up to the gate fast. Vibes off it go on save time from autumn, summer. Bouncy like rubber, new badass round me. Heavy blood clot night. Yeah, badders round me. Only badders round me. Yeah, badders round me. Every blood clot night. Badders round me. Badders round me. Only badders round me. Yeah, wild for the night. Yeah, badders round me. Only badders round me. Yeah, badders round me. Every blood clot night. Badders round me. Badders round me. Only badders round me. Yeah, wild for the night.
وفلوس بالكم في البنكو وماليش في كلامكو ومعامي 50 في تمام فبلاش عشان انتوا سحبتوا رقم والبنك اتعبى دمكو يوروهات دولارات وفرانكو والشغلة دي خالصة قلبي في رجلي وجوتشي الجاكيت روح على مين دي شباب بالطلسة وانا والسنس الصنف الفاخر ولا برقص صنبة ولا صلصفة عايزاك تتاخد علشان هنزع ونشوط ومكانك ده هيتاخد ايه ده بقى اعمل فلوس انا وكده بقى طعمي غالي عشان شتا بقى نازل بكروز انا وعنبة ونازل معبي بواكي في الجاكيت وسايب الجاكيت في البنز ولازم تركز وتوصل للكنز وبعمل الامز فببلع الام ومهدي ذنوبي بوزنها بالسنس وكل ما تكبر يا زميلي بيكبر الطمع جواك واول ما تقع وتخسر محدش بيقولك فداك انا بجري على اللقمة والماما مش بس اعرف اجري في التراك ما نمتش وسهرت الساعات عشان اعرف افليكس بساعات دلانيه وبلانكو وفلوس بالكم في البنكو وماليش في كلامكو ومعامي 50 في تمامكو فبلاش عشان انتوا سحبتوا رقم والبنك اتعبى بدمكو يوروهات دولارات وفرانكو
ما هو كل شي باين في المحنة الله بيشهد مين احنا رجالة ضمن طرطش لك بنضرب حرب الليلة ما بنغلب بدك شبال وعادي من هدلك مرحب فيك في ولاد القدس من بدر حالنا محل اللوكس رنيت على نفحة وكله بخش وكشفنا وياما وكله بصف ولا مرة نخاف ولا مرة ونصبح بركان بنرجع نعمل لك حفلة تخش تنط نستخدم مال بس بدنا نقص ما هو كله عارف ما هو كله شايف ما هو كله خايف والدنيا ترص استبدع دايما نوعد بوحش انا ادرينالين فاجع بشباب بنضرب الغاز احنا الجدعان بالزينة قليل رجالك عمي تعيشها بلاش سوي واعمل واجمع كاش ما الدنيا صعيبة وبدها سلام سيبك من روح واحكي لك جاي انا قرش انا سمكة وصحابي ملان في الجرمة نعمل غلبة تجينا يا خالي بناخد العتبة تخوف بالليل ندوي لك عتمة بشوف تنساش انا زي النو سلاح فتاك في بغز رجال تحفر انفات ترجع بشوال وملان اشلاء بلاجين بالجدع انا عامل فاتح دكان من بيع جلسات والدين مسموح بس للسلاح مطلوب على القرمة قسم لو غاد احنا كنا بنطلع ما بتشوفناش ودموع ما تزيل اذا فش مسيل نحن الشجعان اهدى ما هو كل شي باين في المحنة الله بيشهد مين احنا رجالة ضمن طرطش لك بنضرب حرب الليلة ما بنغلب بدك شبال وعادي من هدلك مرحب فيك في ولاد القدس من بدر حالنا محل اللوكس رنيت على نفحة وكله بخش وكشفنا وياما وكله بصف ولا مرة نخاف ولا مرة ونصبح بركان بنرجع نعمل لك حفلة تخش تنط نستخدم مال بس بدنا نقص ما هو كله عارف ما هو كله شايف ما هو كله خايف والدنيا ترص استبدع دايما نوعد بوحش انا ادرينالين فاجع بشباب بنضرب الغاز احنا الجدعان بالزينة قليل رجالك عمي تعيشها بلاش سوي واعمل واجمع كاش ما الدنيا صعيبة وبدها سلام سيبك من روح واحكي لك جاي انا اهدى ما هو كل شي باين في المحنة الله بيشهد مين احنا